Let's talk about undergraduate financial aid at the University of Pennsylvania. Nearly half of Penn students receive need-based financial aid from a variety of sources. While financial aid can seem a bit overwhelming at the onset, it's not as complicated as you might think. Think of your cost of attendance, or COA, as a backpack. Your COA holds all the expenses of attending Penn for an academic year. And every Penn student's COA is unique. It might be tempting to think of your COA as a single entity, but in reality, it's made up of a combination of expenses. Your COA is split between direct and indirect costs. Direct costs are charged by the university and include tuition, fees, and on-campus housing and dining. Indirect costs are not billed by the university, but are still part of your academic expenses for the year. These include local transportation, round-trip travel to campus, books and supplies, and personal expenses. Managing all of these costs alone can feel overwhelming. Luckily, Penn's financial aid program offers robust grant funding to meet 100% of students' demonstrated need, making your COA much more manageable. Let's take a look at the components that could make up a financial aid package. First, Penn calculates your expected family contribution, EFC, or the amount you and your family will pay, based on your financial aid application. The difference between your cost of attendance and your expected family contribution is your demonstrated financial need. Penn covers 100% of your demonstrated financial need with grant funds, like federal, state, and institutional grants. And work study, allowing you to earn weekly paychecks at a campus job to help cover indirect expenses. These are funds you do not need to pay back, making it possible to graduate from Penn debt-free. Financial aid packages are also unique to each student and depend on a number of factors, like your family income, assets, and the number of children in your family enrolled in college. To illustrate all this, let's consider the following student examples. Kiara receives an average financial package at Penn. For students like her, grant funding covers a large portion of direct expenses. Kiara then combines her work-study earnings and expected family contribution to cover her remaining direct and indirect costs. Chris is an example of a highly aided student who lives on Penn's campus. His financial aid package fully covers and even surpasses his direct expenses. This makes Chris eligible for a student account refund, or financial aid dollars returned to him via direct deposit. He can use these funds to help pay for indirect costs. Finally, Chris uses a combination of his student account refund, his work-study earnings, and his EFC to pay for his remaining indirect costs. Maria's situation is similar to Chris's, except that she lives off campus, meaning that her housing and dining are no longer billed by the university. So Maria receives a larger student account refund, surpassing her direct expenses. And these dollars are allocated to help cover housing and dining expenses, or in her case, paying rent and buying groceries. These are just a few possible financial aid scenarios at Penn. No matter your unique situation, the Penn Financial Aid Office is here to help. You can reach us by phone or email, or visit our website at www.srfs.upenn.edu to learn more.